The most amount of milk that I was pumping on a daily basis actually reached the amount of 5.4 liters a day. Hi, I am Audrey. I am known as Singapore's Naima. Use 3 words to describe this lifestyle or practice. Fulfilling, challenging, no regrets. Breastfeeding is definitely very challenging. There are just so many odds against you and you have to swim through all this so that you can actually provide for your baby. I started my breastfeeding journey 10 years ago. If I am given the choice to choose this again, I think I will still go for it again. This is actually my 3rd child, Skylar, and then this is my 2nd child, Casey, which was also the one that I started donating breast milk, and this was my number 1, Corinne, and this was a time whereby I didn't know about breast milk donation. What prompted you to donate your excess breast milk? When my child was 3 weeks old, that was when I was throwing milk on a daily basis. So what I throw was 6 to 10 packets of milk every day. And every packet of milk is 200 ml. That was when I started to why don't I just donate it? For my family wise, they will come up with things because of your breast milk, I don't even have space to put my frozen chicken or even my ice cream. Thankfully, they did not throw my breast milk away, this kind of stuff. This is the extra freezer that I bought for my breast milk because there was not enough space inside my freezer. Now, of course, my husband right now will be more happier because I have space to put his ice cream. What does your family and husband think of this? They are maybe 99% or supportive. Because of all the pain that I went through and also the stress that I went through. Sometimes I do latch as well. After latching my baby, I still have to spend 1 hour every 3 hourly just to empty out my breast, and that took almost 8 hours a day. I think back then they had this thinking whereby pumping is my second job. What my family actually thought was why don't you just give formula? The problem is I had a lot of milk. It's not that I do not have enough milk, but I understand as well because they love me, but I still have to admit that it does kills me a bit inside to hear that they are not so supportive. I'm like a supervisor at home, so I will sit down here and I will actually do my pumping. I can actually pump without disturbing them, and also I can pump while I am actually doing my work, all this kind of stuff. What did you do with your excess breast milk before donating it? I will actually do milk bath for them. So after they is done with their bath, because I find that it's quite wasteful to throw away, so why not I just soak my feet in, and sometimes I will actually take a handkerchief and just wipe on my body. I realized that my feet and body is actually a bit moisturized. Yeah, so I treat it like a body spa, a mommy spa. How much breast milk are you pumping now and then? Back then, the most amount of milk that I was pumping on a daily basis actually reached the amount of 5.4 liters a day. Right now, I'm pumping about 500 to 800 ml. In the past, I need 1 hour to clear my breast, but right now, I just take 15-20 minutes and I can empty my breast very well. So these are the pumps that I've actually used over the years, and then these are the ones that I use more. In total, I think I have about 30 to 50 over pumps. Have you ever tried breast milk yourself? Yes, I tried it many times. Sometimes I actually have have to work outside and then I have to pump my milk, and I realized that I do not have enough breast milk bags. I'll just drink it off. On Fridays, what I do is I pour some of my breast milk inside this kind of popsicles containers. So what they will do is actually they will just open it up and they just put their small little finger inside, and then they will just eat it as an ice popsicle. Okay, the inconvenience of excess breast milk. If I don't pump, I'll be in pain. It's like someone pinching you consecutively until you go and breast pump. So there was once that I was actually traveling in Bangkok. I was actually pumping inside the nursing room, and one mommy actually came in. So after I pumped, I actually had milk that I wanted to throw. Even with the language barrier, she was like, don't throw, give me. And I was like, okay, fine, sure. So that was actually something that I really felt happy because I can help other mommy as well and in another country. How does breast milk sharing works? And is it safe? Generally, what mummies do is when they actually pump out the excess milk, they will actually go and freeze it inside their freezer. After I have pumped, I will actually store my milk inside the breast milk bags, and then I'll just like write the date and whether is it morning or afternoon, and then I'll just put it down here. Then it will freeze very fast. When they do not have freezer space, that is when they'll start to ask if there is any mummies out there who wants to take this frozen breast milk. So if this one can be fed to their own baby, definitely it can be fed to other babies as well. What I did previously was like one section is actually for one mummy. So they'll come like every week, and then they'll like take one whole tray. Unless they are actually like across borders, then they may tell me that they want 2 trays instead. Yeah, so it's much more time efficient for them. Do you consider what you are doing as unconventional and unorthodox? I actually don't think that it's unconventional. Not many mummies can actually have more milk than what the baby is drinking. It's better than donating it to the basin.
So do you have anything to say to naysayers?
Oh yes. I believe most of them are also breastfeeding moms as well. So instead of like trying to kill each other, why not let's just support each other? If you can offer any mode of support, please do give them the support.